Have you guys ever noticed that a lot of YouTubers record their videos sitting in their bedroom, like on the floor by their bed? Why do they do that? I don't know why that just hit me. I don't know why they do that, but anyways, I'm sure they're in there with their ring lights and it makes them look all dewy and beautiful and young. I don't have a lot of quiet sitting in my room with my ring light time, but I do have a lot of car sitting time. So unfortunately, I don't have the glow. I'm sure I will look like a tired 40-year-old mom, but you know what? I am a tired 40-year-old mom. I guess it's a secret. So sorry. Maybe next time I'll sit next to my bed and record a really professional YouTube video. But for now, this is what we got. Yep. That's my donation stuff in the back. As you guys know, I have been frantically, almost frantically, cleaning, decluttering, and getting stuff out of my house, and it feels so good. I already had a video that I posted about my closet, and it has changed the way I get ready in the morning because I don't have to worry. I know everything that's in there is something that I like, and it's been so awesome. So anyways, that just kind of trickled over into everything else in my house, which right now it means I'm kind of in a bit of a mess because decluttering can kind of be a process, but it still feels so good. Anyways, I thought that it would be fun to clear out a little bit more clutter before Christmas, and I'm super excited about it. So I'm going to tell you the things that I'm going to clear out of my house before Christmas, and then if you want to play along, I would love for you guys to declutter along with me. First thing is cardboard. Oh my gosh, the boxes, you guys, at my house. I don't know if it's the same at your house, but we get so many boxes between my business and my husband's business, plus just our regular Amazon stuff. The boxes are out of control. So it's a perfect time right before Christmas. Tear all the boxes down, go to the recycling, get rid of that crap. Nobody needs all those boxes. What are you gonna use all those boxes for? Unless you're moving, boxes gotta go. Okay, another thing that's gonna feel so good is returns. I don't know why, but I always have a few returns that are just like, oh, they're there. And then I'm like, I don't want to go in and return that. I think I've been ruined for going into stores because of Walmart pickup, but you know what? I have some returns and I'm going to get rid of those before Christmas because after Christmas, I don't even want to think about what the stores will be like after Christmas because it's always so scary. So anyways, I got to get the returns done before Christmas, get them out of my house. They're just cluttering up my counter. They just clutter. It's just clutter. It's just stuff. I got to get rid of it. So the returns are going back. Plus it'll be nice. Get the money back. Anybody else hemorrhaging money at Christmas? I feel like it's like easy come, easy go at Christmas time. Anyways. Okay, so this one's a no-brainer. It's toys. We gotta get rid of some of the toys. At our house, the toys, they just pile up. I don't even know where they come from. Some of the toys I don't recognize. I don't even know when we got them. And I'm like, how do we have this toy? I think it's birthdays. I want to blame birthdays. Birthday parties. But anyways, toys, they add up. And I decided that I'm going to pay my kids a little bit of money this year to get rid of some of their toys. I'm going to put a little motivation on them. I'm sure somebody's going to leave a comment about how it's wrong to do that. And it might be wrong, but I do have good intentions. We've been trying to teach our kids about paying their tithing for church, and they don't have a lot of income, so they don't get a lot of opportunities to consistently pay their tithing. So I'm going to offer them a little bit of money to get rid of some toys before Christmas. I think that will motivate them. They both have some things in mind that they would kind of like to spend their money on, but I think it will be easier if they have a little bit of their extra money. So you can go ahead and tell me that that's bad parenting if you want. I can accept that. The only exception is my daughter has her American Girl stuff that she got when she was little, and it was it was like they were the love of her life, these American Girl dolls. And she has a lot. Like in our storage room, there's a whole section with, she's got the camper, and she's got a tent, and she's got a car, and boxes of clothes, and a little closet. I mean, she's got lots of stuff. I asked her the other day, hey, do you want to downsize any of this? Are you ready to sell some of it? Do you want to get some money out of it? And she's like, Mom, I can't right now. And I'm like, okay, now is not a good time for that. But there were a lot of things that she was ready to get rid of. Some stuffed animals and some things that she's 13. She doesn't need or want a lot of toys, but I think we've just never given her the chance to like, hey, we could clean this stuff out and then your room could be a little bit more grown up the way that you want it. Okay, the next one is so easy. Actually, you can see I have some back there. Is Christmas decor. When I took my Christmas decor out, I had the things that I loved, and then there was some stuff that I was like, not really that into it anymore. And so I just decided, well, I'm gonna get rid of it now while it's out. So maybe this can't happen before Christmas if you've already decorated, but it could. If you already took everything out of your totes and decorated, go look and see what's still in your totes. You don't need that stuff. You don't even want it. You didn't get it out this year. So for me, get the decorations out, and then I realized, I don't know if you can see back there, that entire box, you guys, is Christmas pillows. I'm not even exaggerating. It's a huge box full of pillows. And I still have pillows on my couches and on my bench in my entryway. I still have plenty of Christmas pillows. Those were pillows that I've had before we moved, so that's more than 6 years. And so I would still get them all out. That's the thing. I was still decorating with all of them, but I'm like, why? I'm finding places for these, when in reality, I do really like the more simple, I have these pillows out and I love them, and I just got rid of the extra. A lot of them were from the Target dollar spot, so they were just a couple dollars, and there was just no reason. They're still cute. Somebody's going to love those when they find them at the donation center, and that makes me happy. I was actually almost paralyzed with the inability to get my Christmas decorations out this year because it's very overwhelming. I have so much. And so I think it will feel a lot better to just have the things that I love and not have to worry about so much clutter, because then it's also so stressful for me to think about taking it down that sometimes it's like the end of January and I'm like, I don't want to do this because it's going to be such a mess, and I have so many totes. Now I have much fewer, but it's all stuff that I really love. I got rid of that other stuff and it feels really good, and I know next year I'm not even going to miss it. Okay, here's another one that's super hard for me. Christmas wrap, or wrapping paper in general. I like to buy it. I don't actually wrap that many presents. We have 2 kids. We each have our mom, and we just don't wrap that many presents, you guys. But I always keep buying paper. So this year I was like, I am not buying paper. I'm going to use what I have, and then if I use it up, then next year I can buy new paper. But I didn't need 4 more rolls of new paper. I still have plenty of paper. And then also there's those rolls of paper that I'm like, I don't know why I bought this. It's not really cute. I got rid of those. I don't need that in my life. I wasn't ever going to use it. One of them was like really kind of beat up. I don't have a great storage system for wrapping paper, I guess. And I know it hurt because I was like, oh, it's so cute, but I got rid of that stuff. Get rid of the wrapping paper. You really just need, well, a couple rolls of wrapping paper. I don't know how many presents you guys are wrapping, but I'm pretty sure we all have too much wrapping paper. Plus, if you were raised by my mom, which you weren't, but I was, bows. Oh my goodness. So we were always keeping bows, like taking them off the presents and keeping the bows. I don't know if, I'm sure my mom reused them, but I have never reuse them. And I actually don't use a lot of bows when I wrap my kids' presents. It's usually about 12:30 on Christmas morning that I'm wrapping most of their presents, and I don't even bother with bows. Or I will sometimes make bows out of wrapping paper or different things. And so I would keep these bows, and then I'm like, what? Why do I have these bows? I do not need this many bows, ribbon, tags, all of the crazy things that I never use. And then this isn't a specific item, but I think because your kids will have a couple of weeks off for Christmas break, it's a perfect time for them to go through their clothes. I am going to do that with my kids. I went through Ethan's actually recently and got rid of some stuff, and we're going to go a little deeper into his closet. But I think it's a perfect time to just get rid of all the things that we don't need. The kids' rooms are always, I don't know how they end up that way, but they are just like storage rooms of stuff, and it's stuff that we don't need. And I cannot actually wait for those 2 weeks of decluttering some of their stuff. I'm super excited about that. And on that same line, we homeschool, so it's not necessarily the same, but even public school kids, homeschool kids, any kids, they have papers, so much papers. So I think it's a good time during these 2 weeks of not having school, or however long your Christmas break is, to go through and get rid of the papers. Oh, the papers, you guys. I don't even know. I'm looking forward to that one. So my goal is, we have a drawer where we just kind of keep putting all of their work. But some of it I want to keep, but most of it I know is just, you know, sheets and assignments that they've done, and I'm ready to get rid of that paper. If you do have a kid in school, it'd be a great time to go through their backpack. Oh my goodness, especially if you have a boy. I think the girls are a lot better, or at least mine was, at keeping the backpacks cleaned out. But man, Ethan's backpack always was a disaster, and his desk for our homeschool room is a disaster. So the schoolwork, the school papers, all the school clutter. I also plan on getting rid of the broken crayons, the old crayons, the markers. I'm pretty sure Santa's going to be bringing them some new ones because I'm so tired of the markers and the crayons. I feel like they just multiply and they're everywhere. So that's my goals, guys. Those are the things I am going to get out of my house before Christmas. I will keep you updated. Leave in the comments if there's anything that I missed. If you're like, oh, this would be something that you need to get out of your house for Christmas, or this would be a great time to get rid of this. I love to read your comments and have little conversations with you guys. I cannot wait to declutter, and I hope you guys declutter along with me. Don't forget, as you're decluttering up until Christmas or wrapping your presents or whatever, I have a super fun playlist of Christmas music. It's just like fun, upbeat music that really inspires me to like not sit down on the couch instead of decluttering. So if you are cleaning along with me, I'll link it somewhere. Go find that playlist. I guarantee it will inspire you. It's so fun. Thanks for watching today. I hope that you subscribe. I have a lot more decluttering to do. Up on my to-do list after the new year is my pantry, my storage room. I actually started, it's gonna take a while, my storage room, and eventually my garage. Oh my gosh, you guys, my garage. Okay. There will be lots of videos to come. Bye.